Greetings, Mechwarriors! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is TTB speaking, and today we need to talk about something a little bit more serious, but also something that is very important to me, and that is the future of this channel. So guys, this is going to be a full disclosure video, as I just want to be as transparent as possible with you guys. And I mean, apologies if this gets technical at some points, but I will answer any questions in the comments as always. So, as most of you guys know, my name is Tobias. I'm 35 years old, from Germany, and from the southern area of Germany, that is Bavaria. That is the area with all the beer and of course Oktoberfest. And I love gaming, guys. It's always been a huge part of my life, and ever since YouTube started really picking up speed back in 2010 it was, I've been able to share my passion for gaming and share my passion for making gameplay videos with you guys, the audience out there, starting with videos on Minecraft and then later on guides, raid guides in World of Warcraft and Star Wars: The Old Republic, as well as class guides or how-tos for Battlefield 3 or Call of Duty. And guys, I've done a lot of things in my life so far. I've got a master's degree in English and biology. I was actually on my path, believe it or not, to becoming a high school teacher when I got into YouTube, where I met some like-minded individuals and started working full-time in startup companies in YouTube and in gaming. And what we did, we helped creators turn their passions into successful careers, and we also helped connect brands together with these creators through influencer marketing. Well, despite all that, guys, my true passion, which is gaming, has always remained with me. Enjoying video games and then also sharing these experiences with others. Playing some very competitive video games and showing people how they can improve, how they can get better, how they get a little bit more fun out of their games. And also entertaining you guys, of course, to, I mean, if I can, like, get that little smile growing on your face and make your day a little bit better. And that is all I want. Now guys, we're at the point where I want to see if I can turn this into a full-time career. At this point, as you guys know, I was working in the Philippines for over 1.5 years. I finished that job successfully 6 months ago. And ever since, I've done two things. One was relax, because I worked crazy 7 days a week over there. So I really needed to sit down, relax, recharge my batteries, and get everything back on track here in Germany. And also get my health and fitness back in shape as well. I'm actually proud to say I've lost over 22 pounds in the last 3 months. So we're on a really good track here, pumping iron in the gym 3 times a week. And with everything going on, I felt reinvigorated, I think is the right term to use here, to push out more and better YouTube content again. So I really feel it's go time right now. So what I'm currently doing, guys, and I think most of you already know that, but just for sake of completion, I'm currently spending over 50 hours per week creating video on demand and live content. That's split in about 30 hours for the YouTube content creation, so that includes the research, recording, editing, commentary, thumbnail editing, video descriptions, social media, Discord, the works, and then 21 hours or more on Twitch doing 3 weekly live streams. Well, I said I want to try and turn this into a full-time career, so let's look at the facts of where we are right now. So right now we are a small YouTube channel with a very loyal audience, and you guys rock. I mean, come on. And we also have a growing Twitch channel that is now closing in on 500 followers. Now guys, that's not huge, right? That's not huge. And you do not need to be a rocket scientist to understand that that won't pay for the bills in any way. On the other side though, my videos get watched by a proportionally very high amount of people. And my streams now regularly draw over 30 concurrent viewers. And that means even though we have relatively low numbers of subscribers and followers compared to some other creators out there, we make up for it to some degree in being able to engage a lot higher percentages of followers compared to them. And that means two things. Number one, you guys are just awesome, and you like my content enough to stick around, and you also keep coming back, and that's very encouraging to me, guys. And as you know, I read all your comments, and the support I'm seeing in those comments and also in the Twitch chat always is part of the reason why I think this can work. So what we'll be using is a 3-step master plan to try and turn this into a full-time job. And I've come up with 3 creative stage names. Step 1, Flamer Hell. Step 2, Loom Limbo. And finally, Step 3, Ducker Heaven and Beyond. Now, what does that mean? Well, Flamer Hell, that's the stage we are currently in. That means I am not able to pay my bills with the earnings from my work on YouTube and Twitch. That means I'm living out of pocket, of course, and burning savings month over month, and that's not a status I want to linger in for too long for obvious reasons. Most of you already know this, but just for sake of completeness, I want to give you guys a quick explanation on how creators earn money online. There's basically 3 options: advertisement revenue, paid subscriptions, and donations. There's also merch, sponsorings, and influencer marketing, but let's not get into this because this is not applicable to the channel at this point. So, number 1, I said advertisement revenue, and that's generated when you guys watch my videos and see the ads. But bear in mind, guys, the ad has to be running a certain amount of time before it actually counts as a viewed ad impression. So if you skip the ad immediately or use an ad blocker, then the creator receives nothing. Now, ad revenue is just a small portion of a creator's income. Ads alone do not pay the bills. You either have to charge for your content at some time, or you have to depend on support from your community, from your viewers, through patronage and donations for the larger part of your income. Okay, so much on advertisement revenue. Secondly, I said we have to look at paid subscriptions that are available through either YouTube channel memberships or the Twitch subscriptions, of course, including the free Twitch sub you get from Amazon Prime. And Patreon also falls into this category, where you dedicate a monthly amount to the creator in exchange for exclusive perks like having supporter-only chats, or having your name in the video credits, or getting access to exclusive gaming sessions that nobody else can get into, and more. And the third and final option, that is donations, and that almost exclusively happens on live streaming. People don't donate on a video on demand. Okay, so much for that little excursus. Maybe that was interesting to some of you guys that were always like kind of trying to understand how the revenue generation works for content creators. Now, I think all of you guys know the definition of madness, and that one definition of madness is to do the same thing over and over again and expect a different outcome every time. So let's not fall into this trap, guys. So in order to grow, I have to keep doing what I'm doing, but also adapt my content and make changes based on what I learn over time. Now, the first change, we've already made that one, and you've enjoyed it for the past 4 weeks. More and better content. Daily Mechwarrior Online videos, BattleTech campaign playthroughs, 3 long live streams per week, where we drop together while listening to our jukebox, and you guys have a pretty good taste of music, I might add. And I even made a slick new overlay that you guys like. I have that on Twitch currently, and of course the face cam in the videos is also another addition that falls into this area. Now, the second change is currently in the works. I will be doing more diverse, high-value content. That means general guide videos, how-tos, insights into the game, as well as more fun challenges on the stream. So let's get crazy. Now that we have the volume in videos and live streams, I am looking to improve all of them on all fronts. And then lastly, the third change that we will make further down the road is, of course, expansion into other games, guys. Now, MWO is a very dedicated but also very small community, and for a creator to be successful, you have to expand. You have to expand beyond it. Now, the easiest and closest areas for expansion would be games like BattleTech and its mods, or Mechwarrior 5, maybe Mechwarrior 5 collab with other popular creators out there. That would be amazing. but also, of course, maybe older BattleTech games, also an option. I'm also taking a look at other co-op and team games, like for example Apex or The Division 2, or maybe something a little different, for example the upcoming Anno 1800, which I'm a huge fan of. Of course guys, relax, settle down. This doesn't mean that the MWO content will stop in any way. It just means that if you want to see more TTB content, you will have other options on top of that. So we're adding, we're not detracting anything, okay? I want to make that clear. Now all of this is done so we can get ourselves out of Flamer Hell and into Ultranumb Limbo. As I said guys, I'm currently burning through my savings every month while trying to make this successful, and the Flamer Hell stage will be over once I'm able to cover my bills, not live on a huge foot. I'm saying cover my bills, nothing more, from earnings through advertisement and everything, patrons and donations. That means at this point I need to increase earnings from viewers, patrons and donations by making more content, which is already on its way, and by making content that engages and motivates you guys and convinces you that supporting me in making more content through memberships, subs, Patreon and donations is a good use of your money. And that guys, that's the most important thing for me to focus on right now. Getting more people onto that outro list of every video, getting more people to go in and blast those sick sub emotes on Twitch, drop the poofs and kill all the freaking weasels. That's what I'm working on. And come to think of it guys, this is the most democratic thing ever. If you think of it rationally, it's the most democratic thing ever. You guys have a huge, if not the only say in whether this becomes successful or not. At the moment, I'm working over 50 hours a week, I've already said that. We're creating over 24 hours worth of content every week for you guys, and of course that's between YouTube videos and Twitch live streams. And with your support guys, I will be able to keep continuing doing that and expand on top of it. You guys know that I value your feedback very much. I always listen to your feedback and I think about it carefully. Anybody remember the salt shaker incident from last year? Marauder to Sea HPG? Ring any bells? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, where you guys pulled me back from becoming a salt miner, and I'm actually very, very thankful for that, because that has helped me have more fun in the game, believe it or not, by choosing not to be as salty as I could be. So please guys, keep that feedback going and let me know what I can do to make you want to support me in making more and better content. Now, as I said, once we pass Flamer Hell, at that point we are in Ultranumb Limbo. At this point, my costs will be covered, so we'll be on the right track. I won't be earning huge revenue to speak of, but I will not be tapping into my savings every month anymore. So that's not a safe zone, but it is a zone where I can say, okay, this is covering the bills at least. So at that point, I don't have to worry about any deadlines or anything. I can just focus on making more content, focus on growing slowly but surely. Once we pass that zone and get through that, we end up in zone number 3, which I called Dakar Heaven. And that will be the spot where I no longer have to worry about income, because I am making a living doing what I love and what you guys enjoy, and that's content. Now, getting through these steps, and guys, I'm sorry if I'm always looking down here. I've got some notes here. I've written a few pages actually. Yeah, you're thinking I'm doing this freely? No, I don't. If I talked about these topics with just a few notes, it wouldn't work out, guys. I would forget so many things that I wanted to say. So please forgive me if I'm reading some of the notes here there downstairs. So now, getting through these steps, guys, let's not kid ourselves. That is going to be a hard journey. I'm prepared to give it my all to make this a success. And when you guys just be more transparent, even currently we're getting about 25% of what I need to get out of Flamer Hell and into Ultranumb Limbo. So that is going to be a challenge, but I think it is something that we can beat. I absolutely think that that is something we can beat. Of course, guys, with all projects, you need to have a deadline. And as this is a full-time commitment for me right now with over 50 hours a week, it needs to end up generating enough revenue for me to make ends meet. I think all of you can understand that. So, at some point, you've either moved to the next level, or you decide to call it quits. So for me, that deadline, I think you people from the United States will actually laugh at that a little bit. I've set my deadline to July 4th. Yeah, that's Independence Day, right? So you will probably chuckle at that, reaching Learn Limbo stage at Independence Day, and with that, peace of mind and the freedom to move forward. Now that's about 4 months from now, and that means that's a tall goal, but I think it's a realistic goal. Because if we don't see any progress whatsoever in 4 months, then we won't see progress in 8 months or 12 months, right? So guys, I've been as transparent as possible in laying out my thoughts and plans for the future, and I will do my best to keep great quality content coming your way. And again, guys, I'm very grateful that you watch all my videos, you're there for my live streams. The current live stream schedule, by the way, guys, is Monday, Friday, and Saturday, always at starting time 4 p.m. Central European Time. My biggest shout out is to my supporters, subscribers, donors, and patrons. Without you guys, and I want to make this very clear, without you guys so far, getting even to this point would have been impossible. I'm humbled by your continued support, and I hope that by constantly improving and expanding on my content, on my videos and my live streams, that I can motivate more people to join your ranks and support the channel. And guys, together we can grow this into something amazing. I'm convinced of that. So guys, I hope this video hasn't been too boring and too technical. I hope that you have a clear view now of who I am, where I'm coming from, and where I want to go to. And I would like to thank you for your time, sitting down and listening to me, and I hope it hasn't been too annoying. Let me know your thoughts, and I will be seeing you soon. And by the way, guys, I have got a secret little treat for you. Since this needs to be an MWO video, here is the first MWO video I ever made. That is from 2013, from the beta Frozen Forest Colony. The old one. TTB, Atlas, DDC, old school action. It's going to be a different TTB, but I think you will enjoy it nonetheless. So let's roll the video, and I'll be seeing you soon. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the Terrian Baseball with TGN, and let me tell you guys, it is so goddamn good to finally be able to say these words again. So, as you guys all know, I am currently hardcore starving for time, but that should not be an excuse to at least go ahead and do a few videos here and there, maybe once a week or so. So, what is happening in this game? This is not Minecraft, this is not Battlefield 3, nope. This is a game that I'm enjoying right now quite a lot, actually. This is Mechwarrior Online. Yeah, little TTB when he was a small and very friendly TTB, not yet running around killing stuff and blowing up creepers and stuff. He was playing a lot of Mechwarrior games. I specifically liked Mechwarrior 2 Mercenaries and what was it? Oh yeah, Mechwarrior 4 and of course Mechwarrior 4 Mercenaries. So again, Mechwarrior series is something that I really much enjoy. What is Mechwarrior? Basically you're playing in the year 3000 plus, I think, and battles are not partaking anymore with foot soldiers. Nope, you're riding these giant ass machines called mechs, which are essentially robots on 2 or more legs, packing a lot of firepower like lasers, autocannons, missiles, particle projector cannons and a lot. And right now here I'm on thermal vision, of course, that's why the game is looking so crazy. I'm attacking a enemy Atlas mech, that's the heaviest mech on the plate. And I'm shooting him in the back with my own Atlas AS7DDC. That means that thingy here comes equipped with 3 missile slots, 2 slots for energy weapons, and I believe 2 slots for ballistic weapons, one of which I'm using right now with my autocannon 20. Talking about my armaments, basically I'm using 2 medium lasers right here just as a backup weapon. The huge thingy you see flying there, that's my autocannon, and the SRM-6 short-range missile 6s. Oh, that was a scout mech that just walked right into my autocannon shot. Boom! Headshot! And he's dead. Or to quote my good old friend A-Wall, boom, sucker! And sorry for stealing your catchphrase there. Alrighty, that guy just lost an arm. In German I would probably just say right now, der Junge ist arm dran, hat auch gerade jemanden verloren. Okay, the English guys wouldn't have gotten that joke anyhow, so doesn't matter. Alrighty, moving on to the next capture point. We're playing a nice little game of capture and control here, so basically up there in the top of the screen you see 5 capture points, and we're only holding 1 right now, so we're capturing Theta right now to make sure we don't lose, because the enemy team gains 750 points before us. However, I'm not too concerned right now, since we've pretty much obliterated the enemy team. We just mowed through them. They didn't offer much resistance at all. I mean, if you look at my Atlas health down below, my left hand side, that is the armor on the front, and the second, that's the rear armor. My rear armor hasn't even been touched, and my front armor, well, it's in the yellow, one thingy, a little bit in the red, one torso, but that doesn't matter too much. Up here is a trebuchet, a well, medium-sized mech, and well, that was a big mistake. He took a full salvo of mine, then he twisted his torso away, which was good, but then he twisted his torso towards me again to shoot me, and thereby exposing his softened up and very, very, very cozy underbelly. And TTB, being the vicious animal that he is, he just tore into that, and that guy is just showing me his backside, and to that I say, boom, sucker! There I did it again. Okay guys, so much for now. Hope you enjoyed this little video, and I'll be jumping into Minecraft again very soon. See you guys. Bye bye.